Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to navigate the Cryptos trading dashboard. So this is the Cryptos web page. We click sign in, put in our email and password and press sign in, click sign in. And here we are presented with the Cryptos trading dashboard for the first time. And at first glance, it appears quite daunting. It looks very complicated. But once you get the hang of it and customize it to your liking, it's actually quite powerful and useful. Now, we will navigate from the top first. So this is the menu bar uh, with links going to home, cash ICO, which is not relevant anymore. Quick exchange, where we can quickly change from one cryptocurrency to the next. Here you can't see, well, the interface is not perfect. This is fund my account, and there'll be a trading dashboard behind this. So this is what is called a workspace, and this is their classic default workspace. And in a workspace, there would be a lot of what they call panels, and in each panel, you can do different things. Each panel has its own function. So uh, what we'll do is we will remove all the panels and add the important ones first. So let's go ahead and do that. Just because most of us wouldn't have a big screen, so it makes sense to actually only have a few panels. Okay. Now this is a blank workspace, and we will start from accounts. We drag and we add. In this panel, it shows all the balances we have in each cryptocurrency. It's that simple. And in each panel, there's a sub-menu bar that lets you manage it. So when you click manage, you can add the cryptocurrencies that you want to trade or keep an eye on. So for example, in this case, I want to add NEO, add cash, not interested in all the others. I'll remove them and just keep the ones that I want. So leave it at that for now. So we've managed that. We can rearrange in all the panels where there are lists of items. We can rearrange them by dragging and dropping. Okay, it's supposed to work. I don't know why it doesn't. Never mind. And under columns, we can add more columns that would be of interest to us. And this is self-explanatory. So this is the accounts panel. And the next thing is, of course, the watch list. Okay, we will put it here. Okay, I'm not sure why it's not showing. Okay, there you go. Now, watch list is, of course, the cryptocurrency pairs that we keep an eye on. So in this case, there's all the cryptocurrencies that we've added under watch list would be the main one, where when we have added the cryptocurrency pairs here, these pairs would appear in other appear under other panels as well. So we click manage to remove the ones we don't want to and keep the ones we want. So there's all the Bitcoin pairs. There's of course the cash Bitcoin pair and the cash Ethereum pair, which I'm gonna leave in this sample. You can customize the menu to remove the ones that you don't need to keep an eye on. These are all pretty self-evident. So that's the watch list. The watch list is the master place where you add your cryptocurrency pairs. So in other panels, like the next one, would be the chart, which we will add here. You drag and drop to where you want, and you can adjust the size so that it makes more sense. If we don't need all these columns, you can remove them. Just keep the balance if you wish, and we can resize this to show a longer chart. So under the chart, you click on the submenu to look at the crypto chart that we want. So for example, we choose cash ether pair. This is if you're familiar with other platforms, this is a TradingView chart with all the TradingView features, which wouldn't be in the scope of this video. Chart. Next one would be the order book. Important for us to look at the current buy and sell orders. Likewise, each panel can have its own cryptocurrency pair. So if you want to view cash ether, you'll have to select that, and it would show the current order book, a list of all the asking quantities and price, and the buy quantities and price. You can add other columns if you wish. I don't think this is of much interest to me, so I'll leave them out. And the next panel, which would be important, would be the order entry. We don't need that much space for the order entry, so we can resize it so it makes more sense. The watch list would require a longer space. Now in the order entry, this is where you place your orders. There's the option of, okay, in the CoinEx platform, there's the option of spot and margin, but right now there's no margin option yet, so we will have to buy at this buy on the exchange. At the exchange, we select the pair we want to. In this example, I'll use cash ether, and in this sub menu bar, there's the option to choose whether we want to place a limit order, market order, stop, or trailing stop. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to place these orders exactly. But this is where you place your orders. And we can add a trade feed if we are interested. Now instead of clogging up the space, I will add it under beside this order book so that they belong to the same visual panel but with different tabs. So instead of taking up space, we can rearrange it this way. That makes more sense on a smaller screen. Now trade feed is where it shows all the trades that have occurred. Next, we will add all the various panels for orders, positions, executions, all as tabs together with the watch list. This is where I find makes most sense, because you don't want to take up too much space and you don't need to view them at the same time actually. So orders is where you can view all your live orders, cancel orders, or fill orders. You can filter them by choosing the ones that you want to look at, and you can show all the accounts and all the products at once, or just filter them out. And of course, you can choose the columns that you want. Positions is where you, where you look at your margin positions, I think. In this case, there isn't any. And executions are all the orders that have been executed. And you select the pair you want to look at. Transactions are all the transactions that have occurred. It shows the detailed transaction of like if you buy cash with Ether, it will show transactions of cash coming in and Ether going out. Let's see if there's other panels. That's it. That's all the panels of the trading dashboard. And this is a workspace that I think makes more sense for a smaller screen. You have the chart that takes up most of the screen. You have the order book on the side and the trade feed if you want to look at the trades that are occurring. Okay, it's a little bit tricky. I want to put it here. Okay, there you go. Then there's of course the accounts panel for you to look at the balance. If you don't need this, you can remove it and enlarge the chart. Then of course there's the order entry panel where you place your orders. And there's this panel where I lump all the various panels together in different tabs. Watch lists, orders, positions, executions, and transactions. As they all require rather long space, hence I think it makes sense to put them together. And all these you can save under one workspace. You can create a new workspace for different configurations if you wish. If you need something more powerful, something where you can look at more information at a glance, you can do so. If you're on a bigger screen, and if you switch to a smaller screen, you can go back to your other workspace. So it makes sense wherever you view. So this is the cryptos trading dashboard. That's it. Thank you.